Hi, I'm Master Kelvin Yap and welcome to my Feng Shui channel. Today I'm going to cover on how to control your destiny using divination. Hi, I'm Master Kelvin Yap and I'm an internationally renowned Feng Shui master. Reason being is that I have many students around the world. I have books all around the world that are available on Amazon as well. You can go to Amazon and check it out. I also learn from various Feng Shui masters and incorporate various methods in the practice. As of 2024, I have published 20 books, and all the books are available on Amazon as well as on my website. In 2016, I actually went to Russia to teach Qimeng Tunjia to Russian Feng Shui masters. So as you see from below, all those are my books at the bottom here. As you can see from here, I actually run the Road to Feng Shui Master program for those people who want to be a Feng Shui Master. As you can see, there's the blue color one is actually the Feng Shui track, while the yellow color is actually the Qimeng Tunjia track. So for the blue color one is for you to become a Feng Shui practitioner. So we have the Senku Taka program or the Sanho program, as well as the Feng Shui practitioner program through mentorship, mentorship by me. As well as the Qimeng Tunjia program, you have the Sanho program as well as the Qimeng Tunjia practitioner program as well. So there's also mentorship provided in the Qimeng Tunjia program for you to become the Feng Shui master. As you can see from here, there's also a face-to-face classroom or distance learning available. So you can actually sign up for the face-to-face class when it's available, or you can immediately sign up for the distance learning. There will be a lifetime support by Master Kelvin Yap, by myself, so I will support you throughout my lifetime. There are also unlimited repeats and access to distance learning. So let's say you take the face-to-face classroom, you can actually repeat it in your distance learning as well, or you can take the distance learning and continue to repeat in the distance learning. So I will guide you along the way so that you can become a successful Feng Shui master. Let's start on how to improve your destiny by using divination. So what is divination? So if you Google using dictionary.com, they define divination as the practice of attempting to foretell future events or discover hidden knowledge by occult or supernatural means, right? Or in the something to do with augury, prophecy, the divination of high priest was fulfilled, the perception and stuff like that. So it's defined as occult or supernatural, as it cannot be explained scientifically. That's why it says supernatural means in the sense for divination. So in Chinese perspective, Chinese metaphysics perspective is called 占卜, right? Basically, what it does is actually provide a peep into the future events. Right? So you ask a question, you give you a peep of the outcome in the future events. So there are a few methods that being used for Chinese metaphysics, things like Qimeng Tunjia, Meihua Yishu, Yijing, and so on and so forth. Right? So this is a method of divination itself. You are familiar, when people go to the temple, right? You kneel down, you pray to the deity or pray to the god, and then you take the bamboo lots and then you say what you want, or you ask the question that you want to ask. Then you shake the lot, and the lot will drop out, and then the lot will give you the answer. So before I go in depth on divinations, I'd like to cover a bit of the branches of Feng Shui, branches of metaphysics, Chinese metaphysics. So in Chinese, they call it the five arts or Wu Yi, Chinese five arts. So they are art of mountain, medicine, divination, destiny, and physiognomy. So in Chinese, it's San, Yi, Bok, Meng, Xiong, or rather in Cantonese, right? So the art of mountain, the art of San or mountain, it are basically martial art. So all the Kung Fu, all the Shaolin Kung Fu, all the Wudang Kung Fu, those are the art of martial art. It's called the art of mountain, right? Medicine is basically traditional Chinese medicine, TCM. The art of divination is where the art of future prediction, where this topic talk about the 占卜 topic, divination, yes. The art of destiny, which is the art of life or fate reading. And of course, the art of physiognomy, or means the art of observation. So the art of observation is to observe objects or derive the answer to the problem. So you look at the tables on the right hand side, you see these under divination, there is 太乙六人、奇门遁甲、梅花易数、咒意 and 拿架一卦. Of course, the art of destiny, you have 八字、紫微 and 奇门遁甲. Physiognomy, you have face reading, palm reading, Feng Shui itself, the Sanhe Feng Shui itself is under this branch. And of course, there's 奇门遁甲 Feng Shui. So a bit of history of divination. Chinese has a long history of divination. So during the Shang dynasty, which is 1600 to 1046 BC, tortoise shell are heated, and based on the crack on the shell, the outcome is interpreted. So it's like the picture on the right hand side. So what they did is that they take a tortoise shell and they heat it, and they look for the crack, and then based on the crack, they interpret the outcome. So you ask a question, the outcome come from there. Okay, so then the Taoists actually uses bamboo sticks for answers to the question asked to the deity. Like just now, the people slide the picture where the lady actually kneel down in front of the deity and ask a question. So the bamboo sticks are placed in a bamboo tube, and then the tube is being shaken while chanting the question until one stick drop out. Then the stick has a set of number where the asker can refer to the paper for interpretation. Right? The interpretation normally refers to some ancient event, and then will require someone with a knowledgeable to explain this. So this is what happened. The lady shake. Then you have the lot, or rather the stick drop out. Then you look at the number. So based on the picture on the bottom right hand side, you can see all this a small piece of paper. That's where the interpretation is. So normally in the temple itself, they have people to help you interpret what's on the paper itself. Right? A bit on I Ching divination, which is quite popular in ancient time. So if you got chance to watch those Chinese ancient movies, no, the wuxia movies, you notice that when the person go and ask for a question to the divination, ask for divination, they will use the yarrow stock as to generate the qua or the hexagram. So there are 50 of them. Then they have a technique they have a method to generate the qua based on the yarrow stick. Because this is the way to generate the qua using the yarrow stick is very complicated and very time consuming. So the later people actually use a 3 coin to generate the qua or the hexagram. So the generated qua is basically, if you look at the picture in the middle, they have this tortoise shell, right? They use the tortoise shell and they put the 3 coins inside, and then they put the coin and then they shake, and then they pour out, and based on the head or tail of the coin, they use it to generate the qua. And then after they generate the qua, they look at the I Ching manual, and then they use it to interpret. So based on qua generated, they interpret the answer to the question asked. So in ancient times, they have rules that on divination. So there are three rules that you cannot do divination. So these 3 rules are, they call it 善不占, or 3 do not divine, which is 五谷不占, 无义不占, 无问不占. Okay, so what are these 3? Okay, so first one is 五谷不占, means no movement, don't divine. So movement is indication of something happened. For example, asking for a temple lot, like you saw the pictures previously, you need to shake the lot, right? So asking for a temple lot, you need to shake the lot, the holders for the lot to drop out. So you need to shake the bamboo tube so that a stick will drop out. Okay, so as such, if there's no indicator or no movement, you don't do divination. So in 梅花易数, there's like this bird drop off from the tree. Yeah, there's a bird drop off. That means there's a movement, so you do the divination. Other than that, you don't do anything if there's no movement. The second one is 无意不占, means nothing surprising, don't divine. Surprise actually affect the human emotion, which actually affect the human sixth sense. So surprise will cause change in human mood. Since there's change, means there's movement. So if you are suddenly something happened and you feel surprised, you can actually do a divination and see what's going on, right? So you need to have something happen or something surprising, then you do the divination. Other than that, don't do anything. Last but not least is don't ask, don't divine, right? If people don't ask you, don't do the divination. Okay, this is mainly because of the cause and effect. They call it the karma. Okay, so things happen for a reason. If you can help, but the person didn't ask for help, then it's the person karma. However, you insist on helping, basically you are violating the law of karma or law of nature. So when our ancient ancestors say that people don't ask, so you don't go and kepo, you don't go and busybody and go and say, hey, ask me, that kind of thing. So if people don't ask you, don't do it, right? Don't do the divination. If people ask you, then you do the divination. So everything must have a cause and effect. So when people come and ask you, means there's a connection, there's an affinity there. That's where the karma's connection is there. So people are meant supposed to come and ask you for help. Okay, so there's an affinity there. Then you ask, then you do the divination. Right? That's how we do it. So people don't ask. For example, for my case, people don't ask me. I don't say anything. I just keep quiet. Although I know certain thing, I will keep quiet because this is basically law of karma, a law of cause and effect, a law of nature. So just how you see in the trees, is various systems in the divination. So these are the various systems I will run through. The main one are the three arts, or called the 善事. So 善事 consists of 奇门遁甲, 太乙神术, and 大六壬. Okay, so these arts can only be practiced in ancient time. Can only be practiced by approval from emperor. And those who caught practicing without approval will be executed, chop the head off. Right. So these three arts are used by imperial astrologer to predict events and queries from the emperor. So sometimes emperor will ask, hey, I saw certain thing, can you please give me the answer? Or someone fall sick, and then what will the outcome, that kind of thing. So something happened, then the emperor want to know what did that mean, okay, what does that entail? So they will ask the imperial astrologer to do prediction, so they can use either 奇门遁甲, 太乙神术, or 大六壬. Okay. So what is 奇门遁甲? 奇门遁甲, according to legends, 奇门遁甲 was taught to the Yellow Emperor, the Huangdi, by a fairy 九天玄女. So during that time, the Yellow Emperor was fighting against a rebel called Shiyou. So Yellow Emperor used 奇门遁甲 technique to win the war against him. Okay, and 奇门遁甲 also known as the king of art and the art of the king. So is among the three is one of the top. So these three arts already considered the top already. 奇门遁甲 is the top of the top. So basically, 奇门遁甲 is the technique to win the war. It's a technique, divination and 八字 as well. So 奇门遁甲 uses the post heaven 八卦 as a basic plate, and they use solar as a primary calculation. 太乙神术 is actually adopted into the three arts during the Tang Dynasty and reached the golden age during the Northern Song Dynasty. It uses the every branches 12 palaces as the basic plate. Likewise, the same for 大六壬 as well. So similar to 太乙神术, it was also adopted during the Tang Dynasty, and it uses the every branches 12 palaces as a basic plate. So you've been familiar with these two, and the chart actually uses 12 palaces. The other popular divination techniques like 梅花易术, also known as plum blossom divination. It was attributed to Xiao Yong, born in the year 1011 and died in the year 1077, as the creator of 梅花易术. So the name was derived when Xiao Yong saw a bud fall off the plum blossom tree. That's why it's called plum blossom divination. So he used the event to do a prediction based on that. On the plotting of 梅花易术 divination, it actually uses 八卦 and 易经 as a basis. The second one is actually 咒语, 易经 or 爱经. Okay, in Chinese, it's also known as 咒语, right? In English, many people know in the olden days, it was translated as 爱经, I-C-H-I-N-G. In the Hanyu Pinyin is translated as 易经, Y-I-C-J-I-N-G, right? But in Chinese, they also known as 咒语, right? Because it was said that it come from King Wen of Zhou, Zhou Wenwang, right? So it's just why called 咒语, right? Also known as 文王卦, okay? Or King Wen divination, because it was it's come up from him. It's derived. He is the inventor for this. Okay, so he uses 易经 text as a method of interpretation. If you happen to know, look at 易经 itself, there's 64 卦. Each卦of them have text into it, and then there is a movement in each yao itself. There are texts related to it. So you use this to do your interpretation of the question asked. So you use a divination method. 拿甲易卦 is actually a further enhancement of I Ching. So you use the Naja techniques or to assigning 10 heavy stem to the hexagram of I Ching, of course, adding another layer of interpretation. Of course, there are others divination method as well, which I didn't cover. These are more generic and widely used method in the industry. So now I'd like to go into more details of what is Chinese metaphysics divination, what is a 占卜. So I attempt to explain it in more scientific manner so that people can understand. So basically, it provides a peep into the future event. So you want to current states. You ask a question. You want to know what's happened, what's the outcome in the future. So it basically give you a peep of the future event. Okay. So however, the actual outcome actually depends on many factors. So it only give you a peep. It doesn't give you the full picture, right? So from here you can see that, okay, for example, you ask a question, okay, and you got an answer from you ask a question using you ask a question, and then the person who answering your question plot a chart using an achievement 遁甲, 太乙神术, 梅花易数, and so on and so forth. And you got the outcome. Okay, he explains to you, okay, based on the chart, based on the question you ask, based on the chart, this is the outcome. So the outcome is, well, is when the nothing is done. Okay, this is what being foretell when the divination is done. So you ask me a question, for example, you come look for me, you ask me a question, say, what will happen and to my job, for example. So I do upload a chart and tell you, okay, your job will be no good, you have conflict with your boss, and so on and so forth. So this is the outcome when nothing is done. Okay, so there are two possibilities to this. One is that you, after reading what I say on the outcome, you decided to do a positive actions. So the outcome from that is actually different. Okay, it's deviation from the result, for the foretell result itself, because you decided to, hey, I need to do something about it, right? Using an example about the job itself, you go back and talk to your boss and then try to build a better relationship with your boss. So the outcome is actually better in a sense, right? Then on the other side, if you instead of doing a positive action, you take the answer negatively. So you just have to take a negative action, right? Instead of try to talk to your boss and stuff, and then you decided to ignore your boss, like this kind of situation, then the outcome is worse than what has been foretell. You decided to ignore your boss, and then your boss not happy with you, and then you piss off a lot of people, and end up the outcome is actually different from the divination. So you notice that you only give you a peep, so you have a choice to put on positive action or negative action. So in the course of an event happening, there always a sequence of events. So something happened, then after that another thing happened again. Another thing happened that related to the event that happened, right? Because you do divination, and throughout the time that the subsequent events happening that related to the first event. So that's what they are known as the unknown circumstances, things that you won't know, because divination give you a peep, it won't give you a full picture. So every time you do a divination, you give you a peep of that particular time when you ask the questions. So example is this, that first divination done, at a particular time you ask, you foretell the outcome of the first divination. Okay, so something happened, plot a chart, the outcome. Okay, you got the outcome. But then at the new situation come about, then you do because something changed. Remember the three do not divine. Okay, something changed. Right? There's a change. There's a surprise. There's a movement. The new situation come about. You do a second divination. So you got the outcome. Okay, from the second divination. Then throughout after that later part, then something happened again. Okay, so you got a third situation. You do a third divination. So you plot a chart again. So you got foretell the outcome. So the outcome, the second outcome, and the third outcome, and the second outcome could be different. Okay, second outcome could be positive, but the third outcome could be negative, right? So in this case, because you do a three divination, so you need to get a bigger picture or clearer picture, you do a combined analysis of this. Of course, you still have to abide by the rules of the three do not divine rules. Don't keep on plotting charts, not keep on asking a question, and then you have too many charts, too many questions to ask, and too many answers. Then you get confused. So you only do this when you have change. There's something happen first divination, you did it already, then something happened, something changed, right? So you plot second chart again, then something changed again, you plot that chart. So only do when there's a changes. So from there you have a bigger picture, then you can have a better picture of the whole sequence of event itself. Here is an example from my client. So the client actually contacted me. He said he's her father. The father said that he's seeing double on the left side, the eyes. So she brought father to see an eye specialist, done an MRI scan, check everything, but all cannot find anything wrong. So she come and ask me. So what I do is that I upload a chart. The left hand side is the Chibantunja chart, right? Based on the date and time she asked me the question, okay? And so I plot the chart, and this is my answer to the chart itself. So what I advise her is that you find a day which is either based on the chart I interpreted. I said based on the chart itself, you need to find a day either Bing, Ren or Yo day to see another doctor. Because from the chart I can see that the doctor itself might be too relaxed, because Tensing is a Silman, so the doctor is too relaxed. So I asked her to find another doctor, because the doctor too relaxed, never check properly, might not able to find the answer, right? So this is what I advise her based on the question asked, right? So this is a divination done using Chibantunja. So this is the outcome of that after the event of when I provide her the answer. Okay, so this is the outcome to the action. So she went with the father to see a new eye specialist based on what I told her. So she based on the date, so she used the next day, which is a Ping Chen day. Okay, follow my advice. So she go and see the doctor. The doctor, things happen very fast, and within 10 minutes, the doctor diagnosed that the father has a borderline diabetes. So originally they don't believe it, right? So they straight away request for the blood test, first check, and upon checking, it was confirmed, right? Confirmed the father has borderline diabetes. So everyone was so relieved on that. But the father, without telling them, actually go and see another doctor, and that doctor actually suggested the father to have an operation for droopy eyelid. Okay, but so everybody was against it, because the father looks okay, so against doing the divination. And luckily, she brought her father to see the second doctor, and then they diagnosed that this is actually borderline diabetes. So there's no need to go for operation. Luckily, she do this. If not, then the father has gone for operation already. So this is the outcome of the divination. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break that down and explain to you how it works in terms of the things I presented. So based on the cases just now, so assuming that she didn't come for ask me for the answer, the divination, right? So the father would have gone for operation for the droopy eye. So in the term of sequence event, right, the father would have gone for operation for the droopy eye. So what happened is that she asked me do a divination. So I told her to consult another doctor. That's where the positive outcome is the borderline diabetes, big medication. So no need to go for operation. That's the positive outcome, because she decided to take action on it, right? So you can see that the outcome is that no need to go operation. That so far there's no suffering. You all operate, you have to go and recovery and stuff, and suffer, and also save money, right? So this is the positive outcome because of the action. So if you look at this in terms of the 天时地利人和 in the heaven, earth and human perspective, so what she do is she actually work on the human part of it, the 人和 part of it, which she come and consult me on the divination. So ask for a how to foretell the future using a divination. So this is what she do in terms of 人和 method. Then on top of that, after the divination, she actually take action, right? So which is on the Ping Chen day, which is the heaven part, and the earth part which is the Chibantunja chart that I plotted, and then the human part is where she actually go and bring the father to find another doctor for consultation on the Ping Chen day. So you can notice from here, so if you want to go further on the 天时地利人和, you can actually watch my 天时地利人和 video itself, okay? And so in a nutshell, divination can help to give you more information so that you can actually make an informed decision. So it tell you what's gonna happen, what's the outcome, right? So for example, just now, the doctor is relaxed, not checking properly, right? Go for a second doctor at certain date based on the chart itself, take action, find another doctor, find out that actually nothing wrong. It's just like mild diabetes, just take medication will do. So this is why you need to do divination to improve your destiny. So if we look at this on way to improve your destiny as defined by our ancestors, you can actually watch the video. So this is from that video itself. There is 一命二运三风水, and 1 destiny, 2 luck, 3 feng shui, 4 karma. So basically for this case is the technique used is actually feng shui technique, which is the divination technique under the feng shui part of it. So basically Chinese metaphysics, you do divination, then you take action to change that. So you combine these two to improve your destiny itself. So a bit of marketing of my course. Okay, so I do provide distance learning courses on 奇门遁甲 day-to-day application. So basically, in this course, it will cover the basic concept of 奇门遁甲. What is 奇门遁甲? What's the 八门八生九星 and 八卦? So how to plot chart. And then I will cover in-depth details on how to do case studies, like how to forecast marriage and relationship, wealth and investment, interview for an academic, prospect of investment, accuracy of information. So I can use 奇门遁甲 to tell whether the person is lying or not. Forecast of sickness, what type of sickness the person have. Some generic divination, the house feng shui, is it good or not? And then, of course, how to use 奇门遁甲 in the office environment. Of course, I have other courses as well, so you can go to my website and take a look. Thank you for watching. Please continue to subscribe to watch my other topic video as well. So my website is here, www.fengshui-hacks.com. I have a blog as well. There's many articles that you can actually go and read at your free time. I have Instagram where you can subscribe to. I have Facebook page where you can go and like, so that when there's posting coming up, you can actually watch it. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, where all the video will be posted there, as well as the TikTok channel where all the video will be there as well. You're interested in the distance learning, please go to this website here, fengshui-hacks.com/wp/courses, where you can have all the courses there. You can actually go and start taking courses from there. You can just sign up the courses and then you'll be given access to that. Thank you. Hope to see you in the other topic.